Hey, what's up, YouTube? I want to say what's up to my subscribers and those who have not subscribed. Yo, hit that button in the bottom, hit that button in the bottom or that bell. And I want to let you know when I uploaded a video. Thank you to the guys who subscribed, and to those who have not subscribed, go ahead and do it, bro. Today, well, earlier on today, I was scrummaging through some Instagram, and someone said, "Hey, go look at Omi." So I looked at Omi, right? And Omi has a video of a home that was 83 weeks ago. So that's 52 weeks in a year. That's close to 2 years ago. And 82 weeks ago, and he put down, look at the house that I bought. But I noticed something. I noticed something that most people wouldn't notice. Have any of you guys ever gone to a real estate, or you bought a house, or you're gonna go see a house? Now you bought a house. You went to see a house that you liked, right? And you see that the real estate agents, they have on the door, they have a lock. They have it on the not the hinge, either the knob or the handle. The handle. I mean the handle. They have it on the handle. And the locks comes in different shapes, forms. So you got to press a number, the code. That agent gets the code from the listing agent, because if you go with your agent has to ask the listing agent for the code, so he can let you in the house. So at the end of the video, you're gonna see. I'm putting a picture. You're gonna see that lock, and apparently someone was already there, one of his boys. So apparently that boy probably opened the lock for him, and he pretended that he just opened it up with the keys. But if you had bought that house, my brother, that lock wouldn't have been there, and that lock would have been out already. So you probably wanted to see the house with somebody, knew the code or whatever the case may be, or that guy, whatever. But the point is that was 82 weeks ago, and that was a lock in the door on the handle. Yo, how shady could you be, bro? Really? And still, no videos of no cars being taken away, no FBI charges. I know you guys are homie lovers, but damn, you guys are strung out, bro. Guys, like I always say, he's a good speaker. He likes to talk, And I got a picture of Omi when he was maybe like 5 years ago. He was skinny though. But it's just the things that people do to get on top. And I don't want to keep doing any Omi more videos, because by me going into Omi, that gets his ratings up. He gets paid. I'm not getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? But I like to point things out the way they are. Went to a house. They say he just bought the house, but yet there's a lock there, and it just seems like he rattled the keys already, but the boy was already inside. So it doesn't mean anything to me, because the house has never been bought. So it's just the things people do to get attention, and it's funny though. It really is. Like I said, still no charges. No charges. If you guys ever looked at any invasion or any repossessions of IRS, any repossession of the FBI, and believe you me, they have a tendency. 9 out of 10 times, I would say 10 out of 10 times, they will have it in the news. I mean, local news, so they can let the people know, look, this is who we arrested. This will be, we can let you know that we're not doing this shit no more. We're not gonna take your shit no more. All right. I got a comment earlier on yesterday. I got a comment yesterday about a gentleman who says Omi's lying, because he has done 40. He has taken 45 cars from one house to another. He owns a towing company, and it took him an hour and a half by using flatbeds and other means, and does not take 5 to 6 hours. And I can see that, because if you see those car dealership trucks when they bring the cars from the car dealership, or when they come from the factory to the lot of the dealership, you see the trucks, they rack them up. So if you're gonna rack them up, you can rack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can rack 7 to 8 cars there. 7 to 8 cars easily. So if you have if you have 30 cars, it'll take you maybe depends. It all depends. It can take you like 2 hours just to do it for it, because you gotta drive them up. You gotta drive them up, boom, or how they do it, and that takes 5 to 7 minutes a piece. So I can see an hour and a half to 2 hours doing that and taking them. But 5 or 6 hours with no video, nobody at all recording anything, and everything that's said on the news, or everything that's said is he said. It's not. Hey, the FBI said, or this is said. No, it's collaborated by the FBI, or collaborated, but no, it's not. It's not that. Look at any seizures in the United States. Look at any seizures. You just put down FBI seized Philadelphia, which was a year ago. The last raid they did was a year ago, and you see how many things they raided, and you see FBI cars, and you see you see towing companies there. You see all that, and you see the local news. Not no beat reporter, not no investigative reporter that you can call the station and say, hey, listen, man, this is trending on YouTube, and why don't you guys make a story on it? You know, or the editor says, you know, this is trending on YouTube. Let's make a little story on it. You know, and if you're a good reporter, you want to get your facts straight. I don't want to go there and make a fool out of myself. What real reporter is going to say, oh yeah, this person said that he was raided by the FBI? No one's going to say that. No reporter's going to put this up on the line and say he said that they reported on the FBI, because it's their reputation on the line. Now it's different if the report said, here we are at Omar Carrasquillo's house. The FBI has just raided this house. They took 35 cars, and they took out 35 cars. They froze his account, or they took his account, or they seized this and they seized that. Because that's another thing that's also, you know, he said they took all of his money. They didn't freeze his money. They took all his money. Normally they would freeze his money just so he doesn't spend any money, to make sure that, you know, that you don't spend it, but you can seize your account. They seize this, they seize that. Once they seize it, it's because they have enough proof. Okay? Once you seize it, it's very, very, very rare here in the United States that anyone has ever gone to prison for infringement laws. Ever. I've never seen it. All right? I had a friend of mine 17 years ago, when DVDs was the shit. All right? They caught her with 50,000 DVDs bootlegged up in Westchester County. They arrested her. Her dad bailed her out. Charges were dropped. They gave her back her DVDs, and she sold them. So it's not you end up, they'll probably end up slapping you with a fine, and don't do that shit again, because all the company's gonna do, most companies, what they do is they try to go after you, but they're not gonna go after you because they're gonna lose a lot of money, you know, and they just want to scare you. That's a scare tactic, to let you know, let others know, don't do it because we're going to come after you. So it's not that serious yet. It's not like when Napstar was doing it, and then they made it a federal crime that if you download a music or whatever the case may be without permission, it's federal. So it was a crime. So we haven't gotten to that yet in the infringement process yet. It is a crime. You know, copyright infringement, it's a felony, whatever, but they don't enforce it as much as one would think. You know? So all this, that my cars were seized, that my assets were seized, I don't believe none of that. Like I said, if you Google Omar and his assets, he has 4 assets in New Jersey. 4 assets in New Jersey. And they're basically more in the slum areas of Philadelphia. They're like row houses. If you live in Philadelphia, you know it's one house after another, the houses of Philadelphia. But these are houses, but they're like 2-floor houses. And it's under, whoever lives in Philadelphia, you know, it's underneath one of them is underneath the train. You know, the train passes through. So in the area, and then I saw the pictures, and then I saw it on Google Earth. That doesn't look like the best neighborhoods in the world. So how much are you going to get in rent in that? You're not going to become rich in that, right? And then the other two of those on the same address, and then 2 commercial buildings, something like that. It's for both use, commercial and residential, and it's the same area. So you're not making that much out of that, okay? And everybody says he's worth $50 million. He's not worth $50 million. He says he's worth $50 million, but I see no records. If anyone knows anything about money, if you're worth $50 million, the government would know. Especially if you're going from a little thing to a big fish. If you were nobody, and all of a sudden you got all this, you got all that. No. And I've seen Omar's. That's why I'm saying this now, is that with the Rodney thing, Rodney was not attacking him. If anything, Rodney was giving praise. Rodney was attacking the person who posted stuff about him and said that he has a small platform. That's why he got heated. But he never said anything bad about Omi. And someone said that Rodney was getting death threats. Man, people, you gotta stop doing that shit, man. You gotta stop threatening people. Omi's not your homeboy. Omi's not your brother. Omi's not. Why are you gonna be threatening people because of Omi? You don't do shit. That's what he wants. Because he wants his channel to boost up. That's what he wants, the ratings. That's what he wants. YouTube pays him more. You don't fucking threaten nobody. Shit, come threaten me. Come to my house. See what happens to you. I don't play that game. I'm doing this video because I want to do the video. I'm doing it for the enjoyment of the people. I'm doing it for this way people can know the truth. But shit. And to be honest with you, when you look at Osceola County sex offender, you don't see Rodney's name on it. You don't see it. The person who did that video and they put sex offender, if any of you guys wants to do it, I'm not defending Rodney, but any of you guys want to do it, Google Rodney's name, right? And then look at the video that person made, because he's made 2 or 3 videos, and look up in the web search site. Look at that website, and then pause the video, and then look it up in your computer or your tablet, and it says site not found. So what that tells me is that person made up that site. That person made up that story. But I did look in one place specifically where they did say Florida sex offender. That did come out under his name, and that was a registry in Florida. But Osceola doesn't have that. So whenever you're a sex offender, you have to register wherever county you go to. That's by law. And if you don't, then you go back to jail. So Osceola's Kissimmee. So if he lives in Kissimmee and you Google up his address in Kissimmee, that's the address that the guy that this gentleman put down. That's the address that I Googled, and then I went into Osceola's sex offender registry with that address. Nothing. I put Rodney's name on it. It says nothing. And if Rodney was a sex offender, then that would have registered. But the other one, the Florida registry did show that he was a sex offender. The best thing to do, this happened in Detroit, Michigan. The best thing to do is look up in Detroit, Michigan, and look in Detroit sex offender registry, because that's where it happened. So I'm not defending him. I've seen Omi's record. Most of it is the last few of them were traffic stops or traffic violations. He had one for threats. He had one for paraphernalia, possession of a paraphernalia. He has a few. I'm not gonna mention them here because but these are a few. You can go Google them and it's public record. Once you get arrested, it's public record. So it's nothing that I say. Oh, I went out of my way to get this. You can do it because under the Fair Credit Act, you could under the Freedom Information. I'm sorry, under the Freedom Information Act, you can all those records are public, are for the public. So I'm not hiding. No one's hiding anything. If it's sealed, then it's something different. Only law enforcement officers can see that. But you just Google his name, whatever the case may be, and you can see his criminal history. So like I say, paraphernalia, threats. Yeah, he has 2 felonies. I didn't see if he pled guilty or not, but we all make mistakes, right? I got my rap sheet. I'm not gonna say I don't, but to go out there and say that you got raided by the FBI, to go out there and say that that this happened. And then someone told me, oh, don't I think about what his kids are going through, blah, blah. Look, man, I'm not that type of person that if I knew for a fact that these kids were being affected by it, I would never post anything like this, because I know it would affect the kids. But people will go back to the kids and say, oh, your daddy this, your daddy that. I'm not going to do that to a kid. I would never put anyone's kid like that. I don't care how bad they are. Whatever the parents did, the kids have nothing to do with it. So I wouldn't do that. But since this is a fake, since all this is fake just for him to go up and get his ratings, so so if he's willing to go out there and say he got raided by the FBI, he got seized by the FBI, here in life, you gotta, when you do things like this, you gotta go in with 2 feet. You know you're gonna get love, you're gonna get hate. You're gonna get love, you're gonna get hate. So this is not a hate video, because I don't hate Omi. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know the guy. But for you guys to insinuate that the kids are suffering, the kids are dabbing, no, that's nothing. You see the videos, and there's nothing that the kids are being affected. I doubt he shows them YouTube. I doubt those kids watch YouTube. And if they do watch YouTube, they don't watch him. But they do watch him, he's not going to watch what his dad put on Facebook. Or what his dad put on, or what his dad put this, what his dad put on that, you know. If I'm going to follow someone, I'm going to follow someone who's real. You know what I'm saying? Who's real, whose speech is a speech, because he does talk a good game. But behind that game, behind the talk, there's a facade. And that's the facade you guys are not seeing. It's like Hitler. Hitler was a great talker. Hitler was a great talker. You have to be extremely good to have all those thousands and millions of people to believe that you're better than everybody else. You have to be. You have to be. So what he did what Hitler did was wrong. But that man never killed anyone in his life, but he had other people do it for him. So that tells you the power of speech. And that's the power Omi has with his speech. Most people, now young kids, all they like is cars. Cars this, the car that. They want to do it the easy way, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And I don't understand why people keep saying this. There's a loophole. There is no fucking loophole in IPTV streaming. There is no fucking loophole. There is no gray area. Everybody that keeps saying this doesn't know the law. Okay? Like I said, IPTV is legal. Streaming is legal. When you download, if you go to Showbox, Showbox is illegal. But you can watch Showbox, and when it was Showbox, now it's not being open load and all that. It's not there anymore. But you will be able to watch Showbox, and you watched it. It was having the app was not legal. Watching it was illegal. But I mean, downloading was to be illegal. But you're streaming it, and you're not streaming. You're streaming it from a third party. It's not like you're stealing the signal. It's not like you're you're streaming it. So you're streaming. So streaming is legal. What's illegal is when you download the content. So if you went to Showbox and you download it from a torrent, you're gonna get a letter from your cable company. But if you go to server on Showbox and you change from torrent, when it says server, it says torrent. Change that to server A or B, and you download it, and then you won't get no letter, because it blocks it. But downloading itself is illegal. All those right now, Dish Network wants the addresses, the information of the people where they took down a company a week and a half ago to take them to court, and now they're going to court because they want the information of all the subscribers that subscribe. If not, they're gonna hit them with a $3,500 fine for every person that's on the subscription. So you yourself streaming, you know it's illegal, but you're not gonna get in trouble because they're not gonna bother with you. But what Omi did was that he distributed. This is the key. He distributed the signal from all these companies that he had no authorizations to do, and did it for monetary gain. That's also illegal. Just distributing itself is illegal. So there is no gray area in IPT. I don't know why you people keep saying he found a loophole. There is no loophole. There is a gray area in a sense that prosecutors or or federal government has to have prosecuted whether we should go after these people or should we not go after these people. You guys, because the movie industry, as hard as they go after you, but they don't go that hard because the prosecutor's not going to bust. They're not going to bother with that, unless Disney. Now this is not just true. Unless Disney gets involved and Disney wants to say I want this done, because Disney does have a lot of pull with law enforcement, a lot of pull with a lot of senators, and if they want to push, they will push, and you get screwed. That's why they're very careful with Disney Plus. So I don't know where people keep getting this idea that he found a loophole, that he found a gray area. There is no gray area. And then he says, oh, I didn't know streaming. I didn't know what I was doing was illegal. Of course you did. Come on, bro. And then the funny thing is, and the one thing that people don't know is that once the FBI seizes your site, when you go into the site, it says this website has been seized, and then it says FBI with other logos. But again, I put that in another video. His site his site does not say that. His site says it's shut down, and then he gives you Omega TV. So if you were rated because you were doing an IPTV, your website is now promoting Omega TV. Come on, dude, guys, yo, stop! Don't you see the things this guy is doing? Yo, if you want to be a rapper, if you want to make it in the big world, do it legit, bro. Don't go, yo, I got rated. I want you guys to buy my merch. Just go legit, yo, man. I'm merch, blah blah blah. This is what there are plenty of ways, yo. That you deceit will get you nowhere, bro. It's gotten you 500 and some odd thousand subscribers. Woohoo! Okay, but at the end of the day, it's all material thing. And this thing that you said you're gonna become a billionaire, you don't have what it takes to become a billionaire. Not with lies. Okay, everybody, yo, I want to say peace out. And yo, you guys, they keep hating me, yo. You're doing me service, bro, because you're watching my videos.